All right, I've got to do this one fast. The kids' pizzas are in the oven and they're going to be yelling at me that the pizza's ready. Hopefully my camera's going to work through this one. We are at number 15. And this one is another, I keep going combos these days. What are they, collaborations? And this is Grifter. Grifter. No, so they've had some good beers. I had a bad experience at their brewery one time, and it's hard to get over that. It was one of those times where you go to the brewery, there's hardly anyone in there, but there's 3 staff members behind the bar, too busy talking to each other to serve someone. It's like, come on, there's hardly anyone here. Anyway, no, stop whinging. Stop whinging, you old bugger. I was going to say bastard, but you're not supposed to say swear words at the start of a video. I just did. Anyway, they have had some nice Grifter beers. That was just one experience. I got a memory like an elephant. And Bridge Road. Grifter and Bridge Road. So this is Gold Rush West Coast Pilsner, 5.3%. That's all it says. I don't know if I better focus it over there because I can't reach the camera. And I haven't got my focus button, but it seems to be focusing on my face. That's all right. Come on, stop talking and get it in the glass. It's the trouble with these videos, you can only do it once. Oh, it's cloudy again. What is it with all these beers being cloudy? No, I'm not going to say Brewers have got lazy because of the haze phase, but maybe Brewers have got hazy because of the haze phase. No, I'm not saying. Maybe, right? Maybe. All right. Yeah, let's get it in. Oh, this is actually quite tasty from that can, even with the slug. Yeah, it's interesting. It's malty. I'm getting some malt, which I didn't expect. That's why my voice went up, like Australians talk. But there's a lovely hop there as well. A big hop for a Pilsner, way more than you'd expect in a Pilsner. But with all the, it's my kind of beer, these West Coast Pilsners. I really like them, only because I think they've taken the place of the West Coast IPA. Or IPAs in general. If you go to a pub and ask for an IPA these days, you get these flabby soft things for all you people that don't like bitterness. I want them fruity and juicy. Well, buggy use. So I think for me, the West Coast Pilsners, and I've gone through this before, the New Zealand Pilsners or the cold IPAs, the whatever, they're closer to what an IPA should be than IPAs are these days. All right, I've got my whinge out of the... Have I whinged about IPA in every video? Just about. No, it's lovely. And the funny thing is, well, it shouldn't be funny, but I don't know where this was brewed, whether it was actually brewed in Beechworth. Possibly was. Yeah, because it does have, I was going to say, I should have said it before I checked it, that there's a Beechworth thing about it. I was nearly, at the start, I was going to say, it's nearly like their pale ale, the original aroma thing I got, but with more hops and different hops. It's hard to explain. It's got their brewery taste of a light, hoppy ale, but even though it's a Pilsner. Jesus. Well, that's even nearly getting... Oh, I think that's just the hop. I was going to say it was nearly... Well, I was going to say it's nearly getting dank, which you don't normally get in a West Coast Pilsner. The only thing... I was really loving it, but the only thing that's coming to me now is, again, I reckon there's a hop in there that to me it feels like there's more than one hop. And they're kind of clashing a little bit. Like, I could be wrong and it might just be a hop I don't know or don't like very much. But there's something a little odd. Oh, it's you know what it's heading me towards? God, you'd think I was drunk, but I'm not. That other combo IPA, the snake thing with it was Bridge Road and I can't remember the name of it, with the snake thing on the True South? No. I don't know, I can't remember what it was. It's got that thing. It's like nearly too bitter, but I don't think it's too bitter. I just think it's the style of bitterness, or it's the hop. I wonder if it's the same hop. And it's weird. It nearly brings a sweetness as well, and maybe that's where I was getting the sweetness in the other beer. Because I don't know that looks like it's full of crystal malt, because it doesn't. But there's a real sweetness. I reckon it must be coming from whatever hop it is. And it could be anything. It could be a hop I use all the time. You don't know. It's all in the dosage and when you use them and all that sort of thing. But all right, that'll do, because the pizzas are going to be cooked. And we need to keep these short. Oh, do I like it or not? I don't know. I love a West Coast Pilsner, but it's nearly... there's a sweet thickness, dankness to it that I'd rather not in it. And that I've mentioned it a couple of times these times, like a sharpness to the bitterness. I just wonder if it's that same hop. Unsure. I'm actually going the other way of not that good. I was loving it. Thought I was going to love it. But there. And wanting more bitterness, happened to have this shirt on again. But it's a bit of an unpleasant bitterness. Kind of. Unpleasant may be too harsh. I'm going. See you later. We'll see you tomorrow. What have we got? 10 to go. No, actually we got no, because it's not a 25th. But I'll have something special on the 25th. That was 15. 9 to go. Cheers. Thanks for hanging around, those that are watching these videos. Thank you very much.